What he said.
Going through the Resident Evil 3 look, huh?
And then Jill was just like, sorry, I didn't really have time to change into my work uniform before I came in.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone, situated in...
I have this overwhelming sense of deja vu.
For the helicopter of our compatriots. Bravo.
I forget who the guy who voiced Chris and Jill was in the remake.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City.
So, like, the voice acting in this remake is, like, 10,000 times better than the original, but still, by today's standards, a little bit cheesy.
Mostly just a little bit stilted in places.
Yeah, I suppose that's a good way of describing it, just stilted.
Like, Chris is being a little, like, over-dramatic in places, but...
Save for the remaining body of Kevin.
It's always going to be hard to get that authentic reaction when it's not actually happening to you.
Yes. This is why classically trained actors do not make good voice actors. It's a completely different school of acting.
Not that it's impossible, of course.
No, it's not impossible. It's just... you really have to train for it specifically.
Ah, we gotcha. You thought something was going to happen. And then we're just like, let's make it obvious that something's going to happen instead. He's just like shooting the gun. And then there's Jill just standing there shooting.
Today on Radical Bromance, when animals attack.
Also, like, some kind of weird deer in headlights moment. Where apparently you also can't hit a stationary target despite being a trained police officer. Not even just trained police officer, but fucking ex-Delta Force or whatever the hell Jill was.
Yeah, I mean, like, what is this cutscene? I mean, she was just standing there, dry-firing her gun with this blank look on her face.
But then again, it is zombie dogs.
You wouldn't even be able to tell it was zombie dogs in the forest at night. It's just a pack of wild dogs attacking someone.
Yeah, Jill apparently dropped her flashlight before she started shooting, too.
Damn it. Make for that mansion!
That mansion that is literally like a mile away. But, you know, they get there fine. Somehow.
Somehow. Well, they do get separated.
Somehow.
Somehow.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker,
Somehow.
Barry, and myself.
We lost Chris somewhere.
We don't know where Chris is.
We lost him at the gym.
I'm sure he'll turn up in 5 or 6 games. It'll be fine.
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Thank you, Wesker. Sandwiches.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no.
Jill, no. Absolutely 100% stand-up guy.
Definitely believe him.
Fine.
Everything he says.
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her.
No.
That would be me like, excuse me?
Long way.
Alright. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
Wesker just goes and sits down the steps and is like, well, area secured.
Pretty much.
I mean, all the fucking doors are locked.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like anything's getting in or out of the entry hall.
Except for all those zombies that can break down locked doors that also mysteriously lock when they go through.
So, yes, Barry's gun is massive.
A dining room.
But he's really a good guy. who likes to state the obvious.
Indeed. I forget what that gun is supposed to be. It's a...
Smith & Wesson, like, what, 500 or something? SW 500.
Yeah.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Choppy frame rate.
Blood.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
A little bit stilted, but still not as bad as the line in the original game, which is more like, I hope this is not Chris's blood.
There's Barry just sitting there just like, yep, this is blood.
Yeah, I mean, what's there for you to examine? It's a pool of blood.
Barry works forensics.
I mean, he could very well work forensics, but it's not listed in any of his background information that we know of.
Poor Kenneth. Literally could not shoot a zombie approaching him.
Yeah.
He should have turned on auto aim like I did.
Oh, good for you.
And I was just like, nope. Absolutely not, because cutscene doesn't change either way.
Yeah.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
You know, I know this cutscene doesn't happen in the original game if you kill the zombie out in the hallway, but does it occur in this game?
If you kill it, it'll get back up and follow Jill in
I found
anyway.
Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Yes, let's go report this to Wesker, who is bound to definitely still be there, ready for us to submit our report. And that zombie's just like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
It sure got up quick.
And silently.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Like Wesker did. Yep, I'm gonna go search. Yeah.
I like how searching the hall is basically just running a circle around it and then going to talk to Mary.
You don't even have to go to this part of the balcony, you can just do a loop.
You don't even have to go upstairs, you can just walk around the perimeter of the downstairs room. Or the lower floor.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing.
Nope.
What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Shit be fucked,
Chris
yo.
and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately.
So let's split up.
I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay, then. I'll try the door on the
That
other
blood's
side.
not going to investigate itself.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Really hard mansion to actually get lost
I
in.
almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Are you kidding? I get lost in this mansion every time I play this game.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen,
I thought my
something
sense of
happens.
direction was bad.
Let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
But then again, I played this game a bunch.
Yeah, you know it a lot better than I do.
It's less that I get lost and more I just don't remember where I'm supposed to go. It's like, well, I got this key, I just don't remember what fucking door it goes in.
I have to rely on the map a lot to get around.
I wonder where that chest was sitting originally. Probably just right next to there underneath the picture.
Probably.
Then again, the door would hit it if it was opened fully, so there's that too. Thinking about it, there is a bunch of bedrooms in this game that don't actually have windows to the outside.
It's outside of the city limits. Building code wouldn't matter.
And it is also a secret mansion built in the middle of fucking nowhere with like traps and shit in it, so...
Yeah, that too.
I guess building compliance was probably not very high on anybody's priority list.
No.
Yeah.
Daggers.
Blah 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 blah.
Thank you, Alex, for that riveting description.
And then the zombie fucking stuck in somehow.
Yes. This is basically just to showcase the defensive items, because you can't get around this zombie. Although I suppose you could shoot him with a rocket launcher. It only just now dawned on me that you were carrying that.
Yeah, I did. I paid my dues. I have a well, no, there's no environmental damage, so I can just fucking blow open the door.
It would be cool if you could, though.
Just skip most of the game.
Yeah. Fuck your sword key.
I have rocket key. Jill just walks in the dining room. Are you still examining the blood, Barry? No. Like, where the fuck does Barry go?
Well, he goes and waits on the other side of the mansion for you to wander in the shotgun puzzle room so he can pull Jill out of it and make a joke about her fitting in a sandwich.
Yeah, that's right, I forgot. I almost forgot to grab the Kenneth tape.
Not that it fucking matters.
Yeah, you can't actually look at it until way in the end of the game.
And it's boring anyway. There's like
5 seconds of Kenneth not being able to shoot something.
pretty much 5 seconds of Kenneth being a terrible shot, and then he dies.
Like, literally the worst shot.
Does that body in this room ever get up?
Yes. I believe if you're playing on very hard, it's most likely going to turn into a Crimson Head, like, right when you come in the first time.
So right now, in other words.
If I was playing on very hard.
Yes.
Or hard, or whatever. But you only need to come through this door once, so it's more or less not important. You don't actually have to come back and burn it unless you really want to.
I go through that room a lot when I play this game. Just...
I saw you in the mirror.
Well, I'm going to guess it's dead now, but oh, the rocket launcher doesn't burn the bodies.
Which is really, really stupid.
Well, I mean, it is explosive damage.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah. Well, it's like how the Magnum doesn't automatically decapitate things anymore. Which is like, what's the point of using it then? That was literally its saving grace. Same with shooting the shotgun upwards.
I'm pretty sure you can still pop heads off with that.
Fuck you!
Fuck you and the zombie dog you rode in on.
Which would be really difficult because those aren't actually that big.
Yeah, they're Rottweilers. They're not like Mastiffs or something that you could actually put a saddle on and ride.
Wait, are they Rottweilers? I thought they were Dobermans.
Dobermans, Rottweilers, I forget. Probably Dobermans.
And then the door in the middle of a portrait for some reason.
Because it's Spencer. But anyway, have a rocket to the face. Because that's how this LP is going to go.
At least zombies in the graveyard make sense.
Yeah, well, no, actually they don't.
Including that naked one. I also realized later on that those two zombies will actually disappear when you leave the room, so you don't have to burn them.
Huh. I did not notice that.
Down the stairs.
Down the creepy-ass stairs. Long-ass stairs.
What kind of person would willingly go... Well, I was going to say, would willingly go down there, but, you know...
You just did.
You're stuck here, so... It's a book.
Okay, you just take the key and throw the book away.
And then willingly open the book called the Book of Curses. Or Mass. See no evil, smell no evil, hear no evil, and all three of the above. It's a sword key.
Like I said, fuck your sword key. I got a rocket launcher. But no. If only. So, yes, this was... I forget what the hell you get out of that coffin.
The stone and metal emblem to get into the courtyard and residence area.
Right.
Where Plant 42 and Lisa Trevor are.
Right, yeah, okay.
You know, there's actually no Rule 34 for Lisa Trevor.
Thank Christ.
Well, you know, they made Rule 34 for a brightest, so yeah.
Don't. Just don't, please.
So you'd think Lisa Trevor would have been there.
You always did say she had nice legs, for whatever fucking reason.
She does have well-rendered legs for some reason. Like I said, I paid my dues. I fucking played this game a whole bunch already.
Yeah, well, next time on Radical Bromance, we're probably going to argue more about Rule 34 of Lisa Trevor.
Which there is
Christ.
none.